scripts have kind of let you down so far? Not all of them.
No, yeah.
Here and there, do you think you have made mistakes in selecting scripts? And
100%. I do a lot of mistake in that.
hmm.
Because
So
what's happened, thing is, when they say, ಯಾವದಾರ ಸ್ಟೋರಿ ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ they will just narrate, okay, ಈ ಸ್ಟೈಲ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ಹಿಂಗೋಗುತ್ತೆ, ಹಂಗೋಗುತ್ತೆ. But when it comes onto this one, there's some practical problem happening either from the producer or from this. But I am always in the set in the right time. If they say if they say 8 o'clock, I'll be there at 7 o'clock. Because I'm very much interested in those things, following the timings. I just follow like my father. So sometimes it happens that I choose wrong scripts because that time my imagination will be different. But when it reaches to the people, it is different. Because nowadays it's very difficult to see what is the taste of the audience. Because in Canada, what happens, I feel the olden days was very good. Because they used to do good cinemas, good directors were there. The scripts were so variety that people used to enjoy. But nowadays what happens, one trend starts. Now when the rowdyism cinema starts, a stretch of rowdyism cinema starts coming.
yeah.
When you do a sister sentiment film, a set of sister sentiment films start going. It happens in Canada always. It all started because of me. Once I did Om, one film. After Om, like Om, about 70 films came out.
Yeah.
Yeah. After I did one film, Sister Sentiment. After a long time we did Sister Sentiment. That is Tavarige Paatangi.
Tavarige Paatangi.
Again it started, same trend started. And Janmada Jodi, one film I did. Like that, again 10-15 films start coming. But now the people's taste changes. So we have to go according to it. But now I have become a little choosy and little careful
The
also.
challenge for you is to break away from the trend. This bandwagon syndrome is there. A certain variety of film becomes a hit, and everybody jumps onto the bandwagon. So there is a huge challenge for you to break away from that, isn't it?
Yeah, 100%. Because I'm trying, because I tried, last year I tried with one film called Andar Bahar. That was quite different film, but unfortunately the people did not accept it. It's very difficult.
Does it mean that people do not accept to see their heroes in a role that they are not used to seeing?
Might be.
You get caught in an image.
That's the main problem with me. They want Shivana, they long idibeko. What all the film I can't hold a long and go.
It's been a long time since you got hooked to long. Kamal was about to say something.
What I was trying to say is he's too honest and humble because he says I made a mistake.
Everybody
I think you
makes
should start writing, then you will know how to blame others. That's what I do. I say the actor was not good. I say no, because I wrote it in for something else. The producer didn't support me.
Yeah.
You can say so many things. Don't take it all on yourself. It's a democratic process.
So
You can always blame it on that. And of course, if you want more number of heads, blame it on them. Nobody is going to come and ask you, why did you blame it on me?
So the suggestion.
Every time you can blame your success on them, you can blame your failure also on them.
So the suggestion
And they'll
is
take it.
Shivraj Kumar should not act in Kamal's films because he can blame the hero, right?
Not like that. I'm waiting to act with him because in the stage, everybody have acted with Ravi sir and Ramesh sir.
I know.
But with Kamal sir, I've not got that opportunity. And you said no that we won't call you veteran. He can never become veteran. He's always young and fresh. I'm saying now also.
Another thing, it has nothing to do with today's session. It could be tomorrow also we are talking about. Everybody asks, what should I do to become, somebody said actors are born today morning or yesterday. How could you teach it? Here is Dr. Rajkumar's son who has been advised by his father. They would have said, just go, stay with your father, take deep breaths and you'll become an actor. You'll inhale good acting. But no, he sent his son to a film institute.
Yeah.
So to those who came yesterday, this is the answer.
Yeah.
So the answer is given by Dr. Rajkumar when he sent his son to learn acting because he learned acting. He constantly keeps talking about his guru with great thing. And another thing about Dr. Rajkumar, I'm not saying because he gave me a compliment, I have to return it. He lit the lamp for my very first film production, Rajapar Rai. We had Mr. MGR there, Mr. Shivaji there, who's my guru. But we needed somebody who's in that position, but who treats us like his equal. I was a boy, and here was a person who could not walk anywhere in Bangalore. He used to treat me like his equal. I was stupid enough to believe it at that time. It took me a long time to understand that he is trying to learn from any source that will come his way. And that is what I learned from him. And when I was young, I thought, even Mr. Rajkumar likes my acting. But now I understand, even Mr. Rajkumar has to continuously learn. And that is what he was doing. And I've never seen anybody openly doing that. There are other actors who are also learning. But I don't know whether I'll walk up to another set and say that I came to watch what you're doing new. He has done it in my set. He has moved me to tears. And if he says he wants to hug me, I have actually hugged his father many times. Thank you.
Shivraj, the scripts that were made for your father, do you think any of them you would love to do? You would have, loved to grab it. You would love to remake it, redo it, reinvent it.
One is Nanina Marilare.
Nanina Maria.
Nanina Marilare. And one more is Bhakta Kumbara.
Wow.
I love to do that film.
You're planning?
Yeah, Bhakta Kumbara I'm just planning. Because Ravi sir should say yes for Nanina Marilare because it's...
He has to direct, is it?
Okay, there's another story. While I was making a film called Kalathur Kannamma, parallelly there was a Kannada film being made, and that was Bedra Kannappa. So we were in the same studio.
Shiva Mechida Kannappa or Bedar Kannappa?
Bedra Kannappa by AVM. And I was doing Kalathur Kannamma, and it was the same studio. And a great star was born, and we were watching it, and they used to tell us, you remember that film? He's become a super hit, they'll say. And when I was a child star, I used to. So that is how far back my connection goes to this dad.
There is such wonderful bonhomie and mutual admiration. I don't know why Kaveri issue is not sorted out yet. That's a different issue. I'll come to Ramesh. Ramesh, Shivraj Kumar was the first to steal your first lady love in cinema. What role you would like Shivraj Kumar to see in, or is there something that you want to ask Shivraj here in the open? Yeah.
No, I think they all know our commandant and all that. I think Shivraj Kumar has been talking about direction for a long time. He should get into it, I think, with the kind of experience he's had. So she would tell me, when are you directing a film?
Not now, Ramesh. Ivagalla. Madana Supatinagade. I'm not... let me act properly first. Then I'll come to direction.
I didn't have such rules, that's why I could direct. So what happened was, what Kamalji was talking about the songs, I'll come back to that. The objection was not about songs per se. You can't imagine a Premaloka without songs. You can't imagine a Ranadira without songs. Our objection is, why should every Indian film have 5 songs? That's all. There are films which deserve songs, let them have songs. But there are other stories which don't deserve songs, why push them into it? That was the argument that went halfway. The second point which we were talking about?
Now?
Yeah.
Now we were talking about the script. Basically.
Yeah, the script part of it, about the story part of it.
Yeah.
That question, ನಮ್ಮ ಒಬ್ರು ಕತೆ ಹೇಳೋರು ಬರೋರು ಅವಾಗ. He would come and say, ಸರ್ ಒಂದು ತೆಂಗಿನ ಮರ ಸರ್, ಆ ತೆಂಗಿನ ಮರ ಟಾಪಿಂದ ಹಂಗೇ ಕ್ರೇನಲ್ಲಿ ಇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಸರ್ ಅಲ್ಲೊಂದು ನದಿ ಸರ್, ನದಿಯಿಂದ ಹಂಗೇ ಹೋದರೆ ಒಂದು ಹಡಗು ಸರ್. ಆ ಪ್ರೊಡ್ಯೂಸರು ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ನಮ್ಮ ಹಳ್ಳಿಯಲ್ಲಿದೆ, ನೀವು ಕತೆ ಹೇಳಿ ಅನ್ನೋರು. So it is not about that at all. Like Ravi sir was saying, in one line, what are you talking about? ಹಾಲಿವುಡಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರಂತ, ರೈಟರ್ ಅಂತ ನೀನು ವಿಸಿಟಿಂಗ್ ಕಾರ್ಡ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟರೆ ಅದೇನು ಕತೆ ಹಿಂದೆ ಬರೆದು ಕೊಡು ಮರಿ ಅಂತ.
So if the title is going to be that long, you can imagine how is he going to fit his story into visiting card.
No, you have abbreviations like DDLJ, whatever, 4-letter abbreviations. You can always make use of abbreviations. I don't know if you can make use of it in Tamil.
For the title, huh?
Yeah, title.
No, yeah, you're not supposed to keep English names at all. That's the problem.
You cannot. So when I did a film called Mumbai Express, they said you cannot. Then I went to the railway station, they were saying Mumbai Express. Nobody stopped it. And nobody in Tamil Nadu says Nandri. They say thank you.
Yeah. It's so everywhere.
Yeah, but it's only the poor film man from serial killing to kissing, which has been there even before Christ. They blame cinema for it. Nobody taught Julius Caesar how to kill. It is not cinema which taught him how to. Actually, cinema came from Rome. The Circus Maximus made it circus and then it became cinema. We are imitating all the violence of Circus Maximus and the gladiators in our cinema. So cinema, you cannot keep on blaming everything on cinema. So, and that's what politics does. And I come from a family of lawyers. Lawyers invariably take to save their killer clients. They say, no, he saw a film by Kamal Haasan called Red Rose and he killed 9 people. Suppose we had not made that film, would he have stopped from killing?
No,
It's a mindset.
that brings us to a very important question. I think we need to address this. Doesn't cinema influence society, good or bad?
I think it's the other way around.
It's a very powerful medium.
No, it is a wonderful medium, but society influences cinema. Society influences news. That's something we must understand. Society influences news. You even present news in a way that they like it. You bring in, sweeten the news. Even if it's dark news, even if it's flood and murder and mayhem, you show something that will elicit interest first rather than give them information first.
I couldn't agree more with you because I come from a news background.
I'm speaking.
So debate ends there. But this is the FICCI forum, so we can't avoid talking about business of cinema. I would like to hear from Ravichandran. How to what is the market like? How to study the market? How to guard the market? How to see that my film whatever the economics that goes into filmmaking, and ensuring that it works in the market.
The more you are confident about your product, everything will start from there only.
Is the market receptive to whatever creative things that you make, or should it be a calculated affair, a calculated business call?
Any business is how much you spend and how much you take out of it is one more thing is there. But sometimes when you love, you don't look into budgets. You just want to cross the borders and see that you can do it. And that has been done in when I did my audio releases. I think when Prem Loka, the audio release was done in a big way and the market was big and it showed that it can collect crores. Then next time when I opened a company, the audio cassettes have come down to the rate of 20 rupees. And I kept the rate as 45 rupees. All the audio cassette companies had a big problem with it. You're keeping it as 45, who's going to buy it? I said, my quality is good and my product is good. I believe in my product and I'm going to sell it at 45. And the fellows who asked for 1 lakh cassettes started asking for just 20,000 cassettes. I don't know, okay, it's okay, you can go ahead. You buy 20, come and buy day after tomorrow. But I could sell the cassettes again there. Then again, as you know, the audio cassettes are again going down in the market. Then I decided to sell my cassettes through the cable operators to reach every home by itself. There were about 15,000 cable operators. So I called all the cable operators, and since I had a star image, it was not difficult for me to get them together. Then we could sell in one day around 3,60,000 cassettes. So it is like when you are confident, and I called all the operators, all the cable operators, and they are not into this business. But I told them, you see the songs, you hear the songs, you like it, you buy it. Not that we are going to do a blind test. So I was confident about doing that. And if you talk about, people are talking about crores today in business. When Ranadira in Hubli ran for 2 years, and did a business of 2 crores in 1988.
1988, 2 crores is equivalent to how much now?
And that was the
Somebody has
film
to do a quick
which
calculation.
went even to the borders of Goa, which reached Pavagada into Andhra, and all those films reached into the borders where now we have all come inside again.
Which makes me ask you, has the Kannada market shrunk now? We were able to reach up to Goa and beyond. Now can our films go there?
It is on your product again. You give a good product, you get the viewers to see it. When people can come and see newcomers on the screen.
No, is there infrastructure to take your films outside Karnataka?
Yeah. Except for Kannada, we don't have the big overseas market which the other languages have. But whereas other languages have got very good overseas market.
Exactly.
But when you come to Kannada, the overseas market is still not come up to a big money. But our audio market is, but now audio is also gone now. Now it's only the mobiles now.
It's mobile.
But cinema, when we were collecting crores, when we had to collect 1 crore for a film, we need the film to run for nearly 100 days on those days. Today, in a span of 1 week, your film can collect up to 5 to 6 crores today. So it's like all fast food today. You grab your money faster. So in that way, if you can make 1 Prem Loka today, just imagine how much it should be collecting today. So it is like business is always been growing.
A simple back of the envelope calculation tells me that, if 20 lakh Kannada people watch a film at 50 rupees each, you're going to make 10 crore rupees. But we are not getting that kind of returns on films.
No,
Why?
I'm telling you, again, it's a product only. Your film has to be good. You should pull the other viewers also. Today, there were days when we had noons.
Is it just about quality, or is there something else to it
It's
also?
about what you tell on the screen to the people. It's like what they have to come and see on the screen. What is it that you're going to make them sit for 2.5 hours? What is it you want to make them sit with, forgetting their worries and coming into a cinema? It's not that you only make an entertained cinema or you make a subject with a story. But finally, what are they going out? Has that film touched his heart? Has it given it something to his brains? Which is he going to feel for himself? That is when he starts going and talking outside. Today, films are very bad or very good. It flops on the first day, or it is a very big hit on the first day. Because in a theater, people sit in the theater, the very first reel, your mobile starts beeping everywhere telling the film is bad or good. So you can see your crowd running into the theater, your film is hit in the first show today, or a flop on the very.
Okay.
But when the previous years, we never had something like that. When we were heroes, our film had one limited collection. Flop or good. Okay, Ravichandran is there in the film. His film will collect so much of money. Today, whether it is Ravichandran or a newcomer or anybody, if the film is good, it hits. It can hit anywhere.
But I need to ask both Shivraj and Ramesh about this, about the film market. Is there time for new films to settle down in theatres? As Ravichandran said, his film Ranadhira could have the luxury of settling down first week, maybe second week onwards it picks up. But now,
No way at
3
all.
days after, the film is not
For
there.
that, your Prem Loka is a big example for that.
Premaloka, exactly.
Yeah, Prem Loka for 15 weeks, the film was just balancing itself. It was not a big hit in the first 15 weeks. It had not reached the audience at all. On those days, we were never putting songs on TV. It was very expensive on those days. We had to put about 24,000 rupees to put a song on Doordarshan TV. On the 100th day, we played one song on the TV. We don't know where the crowd came back to the theatres. From the 15th week, whatever it collected was bigger than what it collected in the first 15 weeks.
Correct.
The film became hit on the 100th day.
Yeah. Do current films have that luxury, Ramesh and
No,
Shivraj?
not at all. Absolutely. There's
You don't have the
no way,
luxury of
no way.
settling
See,
down.
there are some very nice films even I want to see. By the time my family decides and we decide to go and see the film is gone. So many in the list I haven't seen at all. When it comes later on TV only I've seen it.
No, on those days, we didn't have media.
Yeah.
Today, there is media to say it is good or bad immediately. You don't need a film to stay, like people should understand whether it's a good film. You have immediate responses from the theatre, mobiles. It reaches very fast.
Yeah, I mean, if the film is good, that message should also go
No,
out
the
far.
film
But
is good.
that's not what is happening. That's
the
not what is
maker will
happening.
always say his film is good.
Pardon, sorry?
The maker will always say his film is good.
Yeah.
But
no.
have you seen it with the audience to say why is he not liking it?
My question is, Shivraj, have you had this experience of, feeling that your film was good, but it did not get the time to settle down?
100%. Many times it is.
What could be the reason? Why
It
is
depends
that
on the
so?
producers. It depends on the producers. They just want, sometimes they expect good initial, especially with top directors. We did Jogi. It became a very, we did Jogi, one film. That was a big blockbuster
Yeah,
actually.
yeah.
And after that, with the same team, we did Jogaya. It's almost a sequel of Yogi. But with the name, the combination name, I don't want to tell how much they have sold the film on that. But they have sold for a very beautiful rate. But audience also came to the theatre like that because this is the first time in Kannada industry after Rajkumar's film used to release in 2 theatres in Majestic Circle.
Yeah.
One was in Sagar and one was in State. But Jogaya was released in Santosh and Kapali. And the opening day, it was almost 10% collection. First week, it has collected about 6 to 7 crores. And second, third week, and going on after that, they could have sustained the film. They did not want to sustain. They got the money, forgot the film. 50 days, enough. Now it has become like that.
Yeah, yeah.
Thing.
So we have come to the days when we celebrate
100
1 weeks
days,
of
yeah.
successful run in theaters, you know. Yeah, no, I got a message from the organizers that it's time, but do we have time for questions from the audience? Yeah, I'll throw it open to the audience. Yeah.